What's going on, everybody? Let's see, a couple great looking mods I think you might like out today. Let's see what we got. Hey, what's up, JRL? How are you? And how are you, Blowied? How's everybody doing? It's Thursday. Wait, is it Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday, I think. Let's see what we got. Ooh, truck. I don't need to sit in my truck. It looks so angry, though. I like it. I like the way it looks. Actually, it seems like it has a bunch of different things. Interesting. Oh, wait. They got trucks in now. Hold on. Is this with the fuel transferred? Oh. You have let's see. You have mods now upgraded since first stream. I have upgraded. Let's see. Lizard Banshee. I don't know. Only vehicle Nah, I know what that does. Okay. So the one I'm considering is this one only because it has a fuel transfer. These trucks do look nice though. Oh wait, and it looks, wait, optional cabin with 2, camouflage, tinted. Here's the thing, I'm not seeing many trucks. This is the first truck I think I've seen that has an option to put like a different bed on the back of it. Now the fuel, I'm gonna be honest, the fuel transfer, I'm not sure how often I would use it, but let me just, oh darn it. Let me make sure it's gonna be in the same place should I want to. Okay, perfect, it's gonna be there. Because we will need to get a truck of some sort. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see, I have everything. Yeah, we got everything. Been more consistent because I was like since the first stream, but I can't no more because school and stuff. Yeah, and trust me, I understand school and everything. School messes with well, I won't say mess with everybody. It's almost like a necessary sacrifice to progress in one's life. Actually, I was trying to say everybody should go to secondary. Wait, is it secondary? Higher education. I was about to say everybody should go into higher education, but then I was like, nah. I remember some kids from my high school who shouldn't. Well, I guess they're adults now, but yeah, school is important. But yeah, some of them I don't think would make it. And the hard part is, like, there are some people who I don't think like should never go to school, and I'm not trying to be offensive, but I think the reason why they are in that situation is because early on they didn't pay attention, and it ended up like backfiring because when they did want to maybe possibly start paying attention, they missed like the foundational stuff. But let's see, 75 post secondary is a waste of money. What is 75? Oh, you mean for you? Wait, I'm so confused. If I be here on weekends, will it count as consistent? It could. Why do you want to be a mod? But let's see. Beep. Is he gone? Okay, let's go. Where's Big Beefus? Wait, what was it saying too large for? Oh no, okay, so that's going, right? That's going. Big Beefus. We need to pick up everything that we couldn't originally get. Drop both, and we're just going to swing through. The good part is everything is just already set up for us, and technically I don't even think we need the back ones. I really don't think so. So, well, we'll keep them just because it would be quicker to get some of this. Oop, did not mean to get off the grid. Here, let me lift up that up for a second, just so I can smoothly cut that. Not necessary. Let's see. Oh, 75% of post-secondary is, oh yeah, I kind of agree. Well, for us, or for me specifically, I can't say for us because I really don't know about for everybody. But, oh, I just accidentally cut some grass. I wasn't supposed to. I will say about 50% of my stuff was kind of fluff, like music appreciation. Like, I enjoy music, but I don't see the point in taking music appreciation. Like, how is that going to help me be an engineer or an accountant? You know, how is that going to help me be I don't know, biology major? Like, there's certain stuff. It's like, why are you forcing us to take this other than for money? Or at least that's what it seems like, for money. It also seems like you have no one taking these courses, and if nobody's taking those courses, then there's less money going to that school, if that makes any sense. That, like, the school of music or whatever. But let's see. You can do all the things I can except remove spammers. Helping people is easy. Hit that like and share the stream to your friends. Let's see, my least favorite subject is music. I don't mind music. I just don't care much for music appreciation. It takes the fun out of the music. I enjoy band. Like, I was good in band. I enjoyed that. Let's see, do you have a copy and paste for a mod? What does that mean? Oh, you missed some. Beep, beep. We also have a Discord now. Like, we've come a long way. Let's see, how much have we gotten done? Did we get it? Okay, so we missed some back there to our right, so we're gonna go ahead and get that and then pick up the last little section. Deep. Copying the rules and then pasting them in chat. I'm gonna be 1000% honest. I'm not even sure where I put the rules. I know there's the rules for this chat somewhere. Don't remember where I posted them. I don't know. Nope, didn't mean to turn that on. Where's that Discord that I'm thinking about? Shows how much I know. Oops, to the left. So you got the Lego train finished today. Had it running. Wait. So you got the engine and everything in it going? They're pretty generic rules. Don't say anything you think might be an issue. That actually is probably the best way to sum it up. Actually, it'd be kind of dumb if I just, like, phrased it as, don't do anything that would get you banned. Let's see. If it's dodgy, I'll have to approve it. And the thing is, for the most part, I think everybody who's come into the chat has been okay. With the exception of Blowheat is pretty good at getting, like, the ones who are just completely obvious. And there's sometimes I don't even realize that they're, what would you call them, spammers? Or griefers, trolls? I'm not sure how you would say it. But Blowheat notices pretty quickly. I am clearly distracted. Let's see. Drop. But I think as of right now, one mod is fine. I don't think I need like 50 or anything like that. I'm not Pokimane. Actually, I don't think Pokimane has 50. I don't know who has 50. I don't think anybody has 50. Ooh, darn it. Drop. Let's see. Yeah, the train's running. I didn't get the light sensor to work just yet. Let's see. What do you think of Red Dead so far? I haven't been playing it recently. I've been focusing on this game and making progress. Because I'm not gonna lie, this game is very addictive. And currently we're working towards getting Forestry up and going. But this time I'm trying to save up for it instead of getting a loan. Mostly just to stall and give myself some more time with just my basic farm. The grindiness. miss the elements. Well, I wouldn't say miss the elements, but I think one of the more fun parts about Farming Simulator is not being able to get everything you need all at once, and so you sort of just wait it out, work for it. And I like it. Let's see. We should be done with most of this. Okay, go inwards. I mean, it's working. I just haven't written the code. Okay, I was going to say. Okay. Because I was thinking, it's like, is it broken? But no, you're just saying you haven't gotten a chance to write the code. Well, speaking of silly six-wheeled demon, hey, Mantis is not a demon. He's a work in progress. Don't put tracks on it unless you love the bright blue. We can change it, though. Every time I log into my game, mine go back to blue. Oh. Well, that's not good. Okay, well then I'll probably hold off on tracks until they do an update for it. Which I wonder why that would be the case. Bright blue. Work 8. No. I could probably take it. I don't want to take it. Well, I was about to say I don't want to take a look into somebody else's code, and I'm like, no, that's exactly what I want to do. But which would be interesting if there was like, I haven't done a Mod Hub like creator account, but it would be interesting if I could go on there and like speak to other creators, like leave suggestions, or hey, here's an improvement to the code that I figured would work best with this, and so on and so forth. I guess just to increase collaboration, but I guess not everybody wants collaboration and things of that nature, so maybe that would be annoying. I don't know. Oh wait, I need that one down. I need this one up. Pick up that. Should I win? I don't think I should windrow this. Should I? That should be most of the field though. Yep, we got it all, or at least most of it. I don't think we need to run it. Let's see. Whoa, I missed a lot. 1,500 to repaint them. Huh? So first of all, I didn't realize that it cost us 1,500 to repaint. I mean, to paint it the first time, but 1,500 every time. And I did it thinking something happened, then it happened again. Most mod creators post on itch.io. What does .io even stand for? I've seen it so many times, and I've even played games on it, like Worm.io, or I think, let's see, Argio or something. I've played like 2 or 3 games that have IO. Where am I going? What is wrong with me? They've had IO in it, but I've never actually, realized what IO stands for. But most mod creators post there, so contacting them is totally possible. I follow a lot of mods on there. Great way to support them and ask questions to them. You can have anything now. Interesting. Okay, so actually knowing that, I think I'm gonna start contacting some. I'm gonna need a lot more free time, because when I'm looking at code, I'm not gonna lie, I'm spending way too much time. But I also like doing it. So I might. And it's not like I'm curious. I really. Okay, this is a terrible driving job, but we are doing it. Slowly but surely. Bagging up. Bagging up. Oh, geez. Bagging up. Geez. Okay, geez. Maybe I should just go slower. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Drop. Go forward. Wrong way. Wrong way. Yep. And then drop this one right here. Bag it up. Go forward. Yeah, I guess it would have been easier if I just did it facing this direction. What am I missing? I follow a lot of mods. I saw that. We don't have anything now. Even like, that's a very interesting website. Hopefully that's not an actual thing. You can have anything as the end of a domain now, not just .com. What? World Wide Web. I know that one. Even though I don't hear anybody referring to that anymore, so I think that's just like an our generation and older thing that understands what WW means. I don't even think some people even use www anymore. Dude, you know what's crazy? If you know what HTTPS stands for, or was it HTTPS? I can't remember. I know one is, I used to know what that meant. I know something transfer protocol. I don't remember. Yeah, so it's HTTP, and then there's HTTPS, but I don't remember what. I think the TP is transfer protocol, and I want to say the S, when you add the S, is secure, so transfer protocol secure. But I don't remember what the first H and T. I think it would be high something transfer, high something transfer protocol. But I can't think of what. I mean, I might be wrong. I'm more than likely wrong, actually. Oh crap. You know what I just realized? We took the stuff off of Big Beefus and we weren't supposed to. We weren't supposed to. Hypertext. God dang it. It was close. Hypertext transfer protocol. I'm just happy I remembered the last three. That's good. I don't think there was any way I would have remembered hypertext. Because how do you even explain what hypertext is? I don't even know what hypertext is. And I somewhat know what the heck I'm doing. I even built a website. Well, 1.5 websites. Even though they were just more like summer projects. Same with my apps. Even though I still use, well, no, I don't use my apps anymore because now I'm on iPhone, which kind of sucks. And I would like to go back to Android, but if I do, it would be just for a gym phone, which is kind of unnecessary. But yeah. Let's see. Turn around. Okay. We'll put MacDon Boy back in his place. We should probably go ahead and windrow everything. And I know we can windrow these smaller fields quicker. I would like to see if we can set, what's his name here? Little Beef. See if we can somehow get him to windrow the big field, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to use, well, ooh, good idea. Oh, I say good idea like someone said it to me. We could do skip row. Have you noticed in, what do you call it? Whenever we're doing course play, it says it right there in the bottom right, and I didn't think to read it. It has the option to skip row. Yeah, we could just windrow up, you know, skipping, and that should work, right? Now you're gonna have to help me on the setup because I've never actually tested it before. Oh crap, get on the field. So I'm curious to how that's gonna work, but I think it should work. Especially for this. I think. The number is how many rows to skip, so we'll just skip one. And is it like incremental? Like, let's say there's 5 rows. If I say skip 1, is it gonna skip row 2 and row 4? Or is it saying, when you say skip 1, is it saying, oh, we're gonna skip row 2 but then still do 3, 4, and 5? Let's see. I use it for then I'm using something that's okay. I can't drive right now. Let's see, I use it for then I'm using something that's got a lot long trailer or hard to turn around. Skipping rows makes the space to turn wider. I don't know how that's gonna work. One thing I really do like about the mod is that it shows you on the map what the pattern's gonna look like. Well, you know, if you don't crash. But it shows you the pattern ahead of time, which is nice. Let's see. If you select 1, it will skip every other row, then go back. 2 skips 2 rows at a time. But it always goes back. Okay, well, that's actually cool that it always goes back. I didn't think about that. So it will eventually get back to it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I forgot how long this first field took to windrow. Which is going to be nothing in comparison to the other field. Try to get all of this. Sweep it over as much as possible. And then instead of rounding it off, turn it back. And this one, try to keep it as straight as possible, but it's not going to happen. Do something, come on. Got it. Nope, we missed some. I just saw it. I just saw us miss it. I can see it right there. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I was going to try to go back and get it, but nah, it's fine. I'll see it whenever I go to pick up the thing. Okay. Just like so. Spin, lift, speed down the track. Drop. Go here. And there. Pick up, go, drop. And now everything should be good. Taper off to the next one. Okay. But for windrowing, try and keep it even numbers so you get the merger stuffing 2 passes into 1 row. Oh yeah. Now the question is, how am I going to do that? Do you set it to just up downs, or do you still do spiral? Like, do we still do the spiral method you were talking about? So still do up downs, okay. Or no, wait. What the frick am I talking about? I don't for windrows. You don't do spirals for windrows, so you just do up downs. Got it. That makes sense. Because we want the straight lines, the straight pretty lines. Spirals for harvesting. And honestly, it did a really good job as far as cutting that grass. I mean, there were, it could have been better, but still, the better part would have been done by a human. Oh, where did I get stuck on? Oh, there it goes. Oh, come on. Dag nabbit. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Let's see for harvesting or mowing. Let's see if we can. We'll just keep this one straight. And taper on. And it around. And taper on. And it's in 1 row. Gotta be popular. Spin it around. Let's see. Section we gotta do. Okay, so we gotta start tapering this. This way. Oh, come on. We missed some. That's fine. Easy fix. Well, actually, nah. I'm just gonna remember to do it. Same way I did the last one. Let's see. So another thing I noticed today, if you round your field corners, I'll show you how to do it perfect. You can then activate sharpen headlands and turn on the same number of curved headlands to same as headland. I'm so confused. Then it won't miss. So I know what the goal is for what you just said, but how to do it, I don't fully understand. Mostly because I'm distracted. Let's see. So, let's see. If you round your field corners, which is what we did the last time, you can. Okay, hold up. You know how you deactivate sharpen? Yes, I do know. Yes, I do know that. Yes. But we gotta round them. So you're saying, let me get some water. Jeez, I need agua. Excuse me. Better. Paint grass on them. Wait, what? And plow them round so AI doesn't try to hit the corner. Paint grass on them. I'll explain it. I think I understand what you're saying. So you're saying on the corners, go ahead and paint it so it's rounder. And so if it's rounder, the AI won't even be worried about trying to hit that part, I think. Maybe. Or at least that's the last thing that I understood. Shoot. Shoot. You could do it this weekend. Perfect. That would be easier. And courseplay should work in multiplayer, I think. I don't see why it wouldn't. D. Okay, I'm just gonna start here and just swing this in. Okay. Keep this going. Go ahead and go on out here. Oh, AI worker C is already done. So by the time it took me to Winrow, he's done? Really? Interesting. Okay, now I wonder, this may not be possible. There is a bale collection thing. No, it only collects bales. It doesn't. Okay, never mind. Shoot this. Beep. I was thinking of something weird, but never mind. Yeah, what I do is put your plow on create fields and set a course with rounded corners. Before it starts, just paint the corners of the field with grass. Okay, the last, wait, then run the course. It will make your field have nice smooth corners. Okay, I think I understand the gist. Essentially, create a course that is already smooth, do create a field, it will create the field that's smooth, and then we just got to paint the part that isn't on the create fields. I think I might have misunderstood that, but it sounds like essentially we're using courseplay to build us a cookie cutter, stamp the cookie cutter, and then just remove the pieces that aren't the cookie. Okay. Drive this forward. Drop this one. Oh wait. Drop that one. Bag this one up. Bag this one up. Bag this one up. You always got to move this one slower. Let's see. Yeah, paint the areas that will be rounded with grass. Got it, I think. And courseplay will make the new rounded corners in the field. Roger. Oh, I see. So even if it goes off, okay, I see. I think. Maybe not, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna finish windrowing this one. I don't need to windrow the big field. I can. I just don't think I need to. I need to spend more time on the bigger field windrowing, because I think that's going to take us longer to deal with. And while he's going, we can go ahead and start making bales, which I can still do silage. It's just we clearly don't get enough money from it. Which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. But I think I'm going to keep running silage at least until we run out of bale wrap, because I don't really need any more of it, because clearly silage sucks on this map, which is what it is. Because now that I think about it, even on my offline save, I make more from silage than I do on this map. So I'm genuinely thinking it's the map, or at least that's the conspiracy theory I've cooked up in my head to make myself feel better. It's probably wrong, but it is what it is. Oh, spin, turn around. Okay, and then we just got to mix everything up just like this. Bam. Okay, we'll go ahead and drive him over to the other field. I would use AI, but one, AI is slow, and two, I can just do my daggone self. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Tried to call you on Discord, but I'm too dumb to do that. Well, even if you called me on Discord, I probably wouldn't answer for two reasons. One, my phone's right next to me, so I can answer through my phone. But two, in order for me to answer through my computer, I would actually have to turn Discord on, and I don't think I have the Discord set to auto startup when my computer turns on, which now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably turn that on, especially since I've been using Discord a lot more lately. So I'll probably do that. Where's my notepad? Over there. Okay, so I'll just do it after stream. I'm slacking on my notepad lately, but let's see if we can get this guy going. Okay, so we're gonna go here. The course should be clear. Okay, good. We're gonna go here, go to field. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just realized something. Late, early, right? Also, I don't understand if the offset is necessary, but we'll keep it anyway. I think that's what's default. Number of headlands. You know what? Let me go ahead and save. I learned my mistake the last time. Let's go ahead and save. Okay. Okay, so go here. Field work. We need to do up downs. So we're not going to have any headlands, so it doesn't matter. So turn headlands to 0. I wish you could just type in the number. That would be great. I understand why it doesn't allow it, but let's see. Put your plow on your tractor and go to the field. Set a regular course with rounded corners. Then let the plow do one whole lap. But before it does, just paint the corners and grass. It will plow the perfect curves. Put your plow on the tractor. That makes sense. Go to the field. That makes sense. Set a regular course. That, I don't have a full image of what that looks like, but it does make sense. With rounded corners, that makes sense. And then let the plow do one whole lap. That makes sense. But before it does, just paint the corners and grass. Okay, so, okay, paint all the corners and grass. That's the part I need to do first. Got it. Roger, roger. Okay, we're not doing this. We're doing up downs. Rows follow edge curve. I don't really care. Direction. Okay, rows to skip. 1. And that should be it, right? Nothing more. Is this it? I think that's a good job, right? Now the problem is I think there's gonna be trees or something over here that's gonna cause an issue. So is there a way we can get him to, I think there's a tracking setting, allow, yeah, path. I'm not sure if this does anything, but if I do this, wait, no, go here now, and then generate. Will he stay on the field a little bit? No, clearly not. Okay, but this does look about as close as we can get. See, now this is where we're gonna have a problem. I already know off rip this is gonna be a problem. Can I edit this? Can I edit that? Can I edit that? I can't edit that. This part right here is gonna be a problem. Okay. Open course play and set it up to do one headland, and just cancel it after it's done one. But you have to set the course play before you paint the corners, which that part makes sense. Then the course play needs to know where the corners used to be. You get me? Yeah, okay, so I understand. So essentially before we, because if we don't set up course play ahead of time and we paint it, it's going to destroy the edge and it's not going to do, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So like, for example, I'm not sure if you can see my purple mouse, but this little corner we're looking at off to the left of the gas station, we need to make sure that's rounded, and whatever it, before we press start on the thing, paint it. Got it. Super strength if it gets stuck. Yeah, which kind of sucks. I just wish there'd be a way to get it to work without it getting stuck. Like, if it could track only in the field. What does this do? I don't think that's going to do anything, right? Probably not. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, that actually works out. That works out a little bit better for us. Now, I still know where it's going to get stuck at, but that kind of works a little bit. Look at that. And it sort of that kind of works a little bit. I mean, we're probably going to have like a little bit of error maybe here and here, because this is where the fence goes. Start on the center. Is that an option? Where is that? Where's that option? Oh wait, what does counterclockwise do? Uh-oh. Pressing counterclockwise, put it into a fit. Start on center. Oh wait, you said change it to one headland first. So it only does headlands. Wait, so what does it look like now? So put it on one headland first. And I guess that makes sense, actually, to get it away from the edge, which is probably the reason why everybody does one headland. Okay, so we'll do one. And we don't want rounded corners on the headland because I want it to be nice and sharp, right? That looks kind of nice, actually. Yeah, this should work, right? That looks like it works. I wish it would stop showing the giant picture in the way, but yeah, let's just see what happens. Go, my child. Please tell me he windrows to the inside. Please, for the love of everything cheese. Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. I'm about to stop him. No. Alright. Alright. Okay. It's wherever you left it last. Got it. Okay, so change it to the other one, and then we'll just start it. Okay, so I'm just going to scoop this stuff back inwards a little bit, and then we'll... I'm just going to scoop this, scoop all of this. I'm just going to scoop all this in here right there. Okay. Alright, and switch it to this one. Got it. Because I think I drove here with it folded up, and so the default was to, yeah, so that actually does make sense. Okay, so go here, go here. I need to go here. Start job from first waypoint. And now, all right, the beauty, the beauty. Look at him go. Look at my boy. Look at him. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna leave him. He should be fine. He should be. I say that. I say that. You know what? I should probably go watch. Just I have a bad feeling. This corner right here is giving me a bad feeling. Not sure why. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty damn good. Like, that's nice. Actually, if we could use this pathing, this pathing is good enough, actually. So yeah, we'll just, like, this pathing is really good. So, yeah, I know it's not to plow, but we can copy and paste this, right? Like, we can copy and paste and use this since we only need the one headland, right? Pathing would be different. No, don't. Just set it up normally with the plow. And with the plow. Oh yeah, because we needed to be round. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's go ahead and pick up this stuff and then get the silage working. I'm not sure why, but silage looks like it should be pronounced silage. Sounds fancy. Well, it sounds pompous actually, but now I say pompous. I know what pompous means, I think. I don't know what pretentious means, but I would assume it's a synonym for pompous. But I could also be wrong. Man, 50% of our trailer filled in that one go. That is extravagant. We're about to fall off a cliff, aren't we? No, we're not. Are we? No, we're not. As I get closer to it. See, I know I am. I've devoted too much of my life to this game. Laughing and then a hiccup is crazy. Devoted too much of my life to this game recently. I wish I had more time to play. But this game, it's just... The weirdest part is, I have no way to explain the joy of this game. Like, again, like, to get my dad into this game, I just bought it for him. I just bought it and say, hey, here, I thought you would like this. And just let him play. And he loves it. But I have no way of, like, talking to people and telling them that this is a good game, except for, hey, just give it a try. But you know what most people don't want to do? Give a game a try, right? Like, unless there's a demo mode, they're not... I think maybe... No, that was American Truck Simulator. American Truck Simulator had a demo. If Farming Simulator had a demo, I could get so many more people to play the game. Because if there was a free mode, like, or a full game access, but you only have access to it for 2 hours or so, like if there was something like that, I could get so many people to play the game. But it's just hard to get people to want to try a game for free, right? The only way I could do it is, hey, come over to my house, get on my simulator and play this game. But that's kind of hard to do, you know. Let's see. I'm not proud of that, but I'll take what I've learned. I mean, there's not reason to hate it. Like, gaming is a passion. As long as you're not letting it consume your life, I wouldn't see it as a knock. Like, whenever someone says, like, you're how old in your shoe play video games? And I'm like, first of all, if you look at how many people, like, that's no longer a jab anymore. Like, maybe in the 90s, that could be a jab against somebody. It's like, you're this age and still playing video games. But nowadays, no. Like, first of all, people are playing video games and, like, making it into a hobby, like goes from a hobby to a job. Or people are playing video games and going professional as far as competing and things of that nature. Plus, you can just be a game tester or develop your own game. Like, games are here to stay. People like games. Oh, darn it, forgot to turn the thing on. Yeah, I don't want to break. That doesn't say me neither, which is why it's hard to convince people to play, because I'm like, I'm not gonna let you, first of all, play on my rig. Like, that's just weird. I have to bring you to my house to play the... Nah. It would be cool if there was like a game sharing, like a temporary game sharing thing. Actually, I know Steam has game sharing somehow. I just don't know how that works. And I don't know which games can do it and can't do it. Because I honestly would consider doing it. But another issue that plagues so many PC users is that your friends probably have console, right? If they're very casual, they probably are playing console, which is going to cause an issue because you have no way to share the game with them on console, which is what happened with my dad. Like, I don't have a way to share it with him. I just had to buy it for him. Excuse me. Jeez, where's my water? Agua. I did take my creatine, so that's probably why. Because, excuse me. Let's see. It's fun and I enjoy it. Family sharing. This game is crossplay. Yes, it is crossplay, but it's like, how do you convince a console player to play it. You know? You know what I just realized? I've missed those tiny little slivers of grass I left on both this first field and the second field. I just realized I left it. And also there's not a mod that allows you to see that. But if I check from here, I should be able to see it. Is that a divot in the ground? Is that, whoa. What is that? What the heck? There's just a patch of the grass that's been fertilized but never, I don't know how that works. Where was it? There was some grass over here. There it is, I see it. Sniper vision. Speaking of another interesting game, sniper contracts or something like that, those type of games, they're kind of fun. The problem is once you play it one time, I kind of don't want to play it again. Let's see. You could have a farm with him online. Missed a spot. Yeah. Let's see. Where is this one? I can't remember which sniper elite I have. Or hey, let me talk. It's probably not even sniper elite if I'm being honest. Wait, where is this one? I know there's one here that I missed. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Actually, why am I putting so much effort into this? Because in the grand scheme of things, I can just wait till next harvest, and when I windrow it, or what is it, merge it, it will pick it up by itself, so I don't really have to worry about it. Let's see. Hold up, let me grab this. Salami lid. The salami lid. Okay, let's see. It's pretty fun. I got Red Dead 2, never played it before, excited to try it. I played it, I like it. I think the part that sort of made me start to not like it was I am not a massive single player person. And so, like, for example, Skyrim. I've played between console and PC. Okay, I can't say it's a lot. It's not a massive amount, but probably like 400 hours into Skyrim. And the thing is, I don't really listen to the dialogue of the characters. I just sort of skip through and then get to the next thing. Like if I played D&D the same way I play Skyrim, Dungeon Masters would hate me. Because it's like, I just don't, like in Skyrim, I don't care for the dialogue a lot of the times. I'm just trying to get to the next mission. I'm just trying to go here, go there, blah, 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 blah. But I really do enjoy Skyrim. And Skyrim, I'm not sure why. Whenever I do get the hankering for it, it feels fresh every time I play it. In fairness, I don't play it, but like every other, like 2 years or so. But it's nice. And actually, I'm looking forward to like when I can get another break, because I want to just chill and play some of my older games. Like I want to have free time. I think I've talked about this before. I want to have free time so that way I can be bored enough to play those. You know what? The number of times I've gone and not started this thing up is insane. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it is. Whoa. What is my guy doing? Oh, no. He's doing what I told him to do. And so far, it doesn't look bad. It does not look bad. Now, I'm curious as to how he's skipping. I'm curious. Like, how's he do it? Okay, so he's collecting on this side? No, he skips this, right? No? Yes. Wait, no? I'm not really fully sure what he's doing, actually. It works. I'm curious to see how It's interesting. We'll just have to wait to see how the final product turns out. But let's see, what did I miss? It's a tough call. Games like Fallout 4, I love the dialogue, except you picked an odd number of rows. That's why it's not working. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. If anything, it's still like windrowing them nice enough that I can easily just go back and just bzz, 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 you know. I can actually use that middle merger thing and get it going, so it's not too bad. It's not a massive problem. I'm just gonna hop out this one, hop in this one while he's doing that. Pull forward. How much do we have left? 4,000? So it should take the rest of this. Good. Get him out of the way. Oh, not paying attention. I need to get like a, I'm not sure if you call it, but like one of those Sharpie markers, but it's not really a Sharpie, but I want it in white. I'm not really sure what you would call it, but I need something to write on key. Those markers that people use to draw on keycaps, that's what I need. That's what I want. I just want one of those. I don't need a whole bunch. Actually, I could probably go to like, what is it, Hobby Lobby or something? White out pen. I think a paint pen. Yeah, that sounds right. Pause it, set it to 2 and restart, and then you won't be huffing and puffing at it later. I mean, it looks fine. It looks fine. Because the sections that it's missing, like, it's still doing fine. I'm just gonna go back and smush those middles in. It'll be fine. It's not the end of the world. And I gotta learn my lesson somehow. At least this way, I'll remember my mistake for later. Make sure I get the row numbers correct. So that way when he does skip, it's not, ooh, didn't turn it on, you know? See? Lessons like that, you know? Like, you'd think I would have learned my lesson about the AGCO and how I need to turn it on, but clearly I haven't made that mistake enough. Maybe if I had the, who is it, Happy Losers mod that showed you which vehicles are on or not, maybe I would notice. I'm not gonna lie, it probably wouldn't be the prettiest, but it works. That's what matters. That's like a true computer engineer, or actually maybe that's the difference between a computer engineer or a software engineer rather and computer scientist. Engineers just, does it work? Does it meet the requirements that you told me? Let's see. Home Depot, just fix the AI, you numpty. No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna suffer. I'm gonna suffer, man. I'm just gonna suffer through it. We really need to smooth out these sections over here with the sheep. Also, once we get our forestry business going, we're gonna have so much money. Our sheep empire is gonna implode, and then I'm gonna buy a second textile mill. Why? Because fuck it, that's why. Pick up the grass, pick up the grass. Pick it up, 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 pick it up. The one thing is that I do wish I windrowed this because it would move faster, or merged rather. At least that way we could do less passes with the truck. But the thing is, the less passes we're doing with the truck, it's just the passes that we conserved by doing the windrower, which the question then becomes, how much faster is the windrower, you know? Like I do know sometimes it is saving me time, but is it saving me time all the time, you know? Or sometimes is it just smack dab even with it? Because I know in the big field for sure on the big field will definitely save time. Let's see, what am I missing? Gonna crap in your cornflakes. Haha, joke's on you, I don't eat cornflakes. Let's see, even though I should probably start eating cornflakes, I haven't had cornflakes in forever. Now I want cornflakes. But now since you said you're gonna crap in them, I'm not gonna get them. Let's see. Not a flu at all, but I've got so many kinds of... What? It's hard to pick what to have. DA, it's legal in Canada. I'm of age, at home, flex. Don't. You can't arrest me. You can't arrest me. Which I've actually been reading up on YouTube guidelines and laws and stuff just to make sure, or not to make sure because I haven't read everything, which is the one thing that sucks, is that YouTube is such a big company, so I'm sure that their legal team is massive because of that, which, hey, fair, you know, should be. There's so many things to read as far as being like perfectly legal 24/7. Which is, you know, it is what it is. And that's what I was gonna say. So it's like it shouldn't be a problem. And so it's like I don't know. I feel like we're good. I feel like if we were bad, YouTube would tell us. Now, the thing that kind of stinks, or at least I would hope it doesn't work the way I'm thinking, the 3 strike rules for YouTube. I like that it's strict, and I like, you know, it's the way that it is. But if I get a strike for something, I'm wondering if, like, let's say they get a strike, or I get a strike, and I appeal it, like explaining my case. Will they remove that strike, or like how does that work? Because if I explain, it's like, hey, well, we were just doing this, you know, we weren't doing whatever we were accused of, whatever, you know, I don't know. I just don't want to get canceled on YouTube. If you win the appeal, yeah. Oh. Noted. Learning. Knowledge is power, and power is power. So you make sure you have power so your lights can stay on. Actually, in hindsight, we did not need to win Rothersfield because we're kind of done, sort of. Do you know if there's the map mod yet? Or I wouldn't say map mod, but like, let's say I want to have the field growth. Like if I were to press start and look at the map and I could see the growth on the field, do you know if there's a way to put those overlays on the mini map yet? Like, do they have that? Or is that a setting I need to turn on? Because I feel like that would be such a useful, like, it's a very, I think, minuscule thing in the grand scheme of things, but I think that's the majority of the mods I have are like just life, quality of life mods. Actually, I think that's a great way of saying it. I think I have like 34 mods installed, and majority of them are just quality of life. Some of them are DLC, I will say, but most of them are just quality of life things. Like the customized colors things, or the infinite colors, whatever that mod's called. That's just a quality of life thing. Let's see, they just delete the stream, no strikes or anything. Wait, huh? Wait, what did I miss? Another streamer I'm with does member streams, and we play copywritten music all through it. They just delete the stream after it happens. No strikes or anything. Not that I know of, but I'm sure it's possible. And actually that sounds about right. Because I know Twitch, if there's copyrighted music, they mute the part, you know, where it's copyrighted. Which brings me to another question, and this is gonna sound weird. Let's say I become a famous artist somehow, right? And I make a song, but I'm also a streamer, and I stream, but I play my song. Would I still get copyrighted? Like I can understand if I'm a part of a record label or something like that, and how like their stuff works, but you can't sue yourself. So no, okay. I always thought it was interesting. Like what is it, Old Town Road, when that first came out, if Lil Nas had made a stream with that song, well, he wasn't Lil Nas then, but you know what would happen. Okay, I always wondered. And why can't I sue myself? No, that's actually like accounting 101. And some of the like laws and rules when you're doing accounting makes sense. Like the checks and balances parts of accounting just make sense. Banking accounting makes sense. It's just backwards and it's so uncomfortable to look at just because you're used to doing everything. Like imagine going through like 4 years of college learning this is how things work, and no matter what field you go in, it works this way, and then you see banking accounting and everything is backwards. Like for normal people, debit is good, like debits to your account, good. Well, again, in banking accounting it's backwards, and in banking accounting credits to your account are good, but it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I just know I like accounting. I think the main reason I liked accounting is because I liked spreadsheets and I liked numbers. I was good. I'm still good. I still use it. Anyway, someone has to file the claim. YouTube might take it down, but if it was Lil Nas X streaming Farm Sim to his songs, I'd imagine no problem. And actually, I'm willing to bet, like, knowing like as smart as YouTube is, I'm willing to bet they would probably like take it down, but they're not like full-blown deleting it. Just in case, you know, stuff is ironed out, they'll be like, you know what, we'll bring it back, if that makes any sense. You know what? We need the nets. 1 liter is not gonna cut it, bub. We'll just, okay. Well, no, we're gonna need more than 1 liter, aren't we? Well, nah, it doesn't matter. Kinda does, but it doesn't. Is this one empty though? This one empty? Yeah, he is. So we'll go ahead and pull this one out of the way. As a matter of fact, we kind of need to go ahead and pull this over to the other field, but I'm not going to do that yet. We're actually going to hook up to this. Let's see. You know, silly law in Canada, it's illegal to swim, feel, or try and communicate with a marine mammal. Oh no, I think that's in America too. Like, or like, I don't think it's all marine mammals, but I know for a fact it's with manatees. Wait, no, that's not right, because we don't have manatees here. But I have seen some place you can't touch a manatee. If they touch you, you're fine. Like what dolphin? Exactly. Like dolphins, I think is okay, but I don't think we have dolphins in America. I don't know for sure. But it's like if the animal swims up to you and interacts with you, you just can't move. You can't move, you can't do anything. Because they can't learn to communicate with us. Yeah, dolphins can actually communicate with us, which is kind of interesting. Dolphins are also pretty sadistic, I think. But you know, neither here nor there. Let's see. No, they're the bad ones. They're like human. They're like water humans, except worse. Like they bully their own children, almost to the point of where those, you know, children end up, you know, almost like dolphins don't have morals. Which reminds me of like the Madagascar TV show that used to be a thing, and how a dolphin was the bad guy. And I'm like, it makes sense. Dolphins are evil. Don't believe me, just watch. Let's see, I don't think we'll be able to reach it from here. Let's see, can we? Don't think so. Nope, okay. Kind of my fault. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's use our driving expertise. Okay. That was terrible. Let's go this way. Okay, now just back up. Let's see. Need to go this way. Good. Good. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, too fast, too fast. Hold it, hold it. Oh, too much, too much. Good, 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 good. Close enough, right? It should be able to pick it up from there, I think. Yep. Standard film. Oh, we can shoot. Wait. I'm sorry, what? Oh, it's trying to purchase the net. That's not what I needed it to do. Which is interesting. Okay. No. Okay, hold up. Let me lock that down real quick. If that's not close enough, I don't know what is. Hop out. Okay. So are humans, if you look, wait, so are humans, if you look at the, oh, sadistic. I agree. I agree. Especially if you hear the stuff like some of them have been getting in trouble for lately, it's like, god dang. Like the one with the models and everything, if that makes any sense. Probably not sure if you've heard that one, but blank trafficking men. Like there is a male rich dude, you know, blank trafficking men. Male models particularly. And I'm just like, god dang, like what is, like, that's the part that I think makes it even, well, I guess weirder by American standards. Well, I guess it's just weird in general, because weird would be technically considered not normal. And I guess technically that is still not normal. It's not, like, it's commonly accepted, but it's not 100% the norm. Not yet, anyways. I don't think there are many people who, well, no, there are people who look down upon it, and that's not okay, but it's kind of messed up. But can't control, I was about to say I can't control everybody. I can't control anybody. All I can do is just strongly suggest. Let's grab the pieces that he missed. Let's see, like this little snippet right here. Oh wait, is he already, did he already do this section? Because this section looks perfect. I'm gonna be honest. Like this little section right here looks perfectly. Where is he? Where is he? Hold on. Okay, he's on the other end. Oh, he's in the water. Oh no, he's not in the water. He's just stuck. All right, this is where super strength comes into play. Why is it always this section? We need to round out this section. Like majorly bad. So good thing we have super strength. There he goes. Be free. Oh, ah! Oh, wait. Okay, so he did this. Yeah, he's doing it. No, it's working. He's doing it. Hold up, I want to see how he's doing it. Yeah, so just like what I said. I mean, he is missing little niblets there. But for the most part, he's doing it. They're coming out in really good windrows. Or, I wouldn't say windrow, but now I'll just have to, figure out how to do the thing that we were talking about, which we might be able to, we might have time that, like after we finish. Oh yeah, we should have time. Wait, do I still have super strength turned on? Turn that off. Okay. Oh, turn this. Okay. Hop back in this and go here. Hi ho, Silver. Okay. But go ahead and get these guys down there, and then we'll just start picking up this stuff. This stuff. It'd be interesting. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. But it would be kind of cool if you could select the course that the vehicle we just had, like copy and paste it, and then select to only pick up a certain path, if that makes any sense. I don't think that makes any sense, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave him here for a second. Where is this guy? Let him go ahead and collect a row and then head back. Or I should probably start on the other end, since that's what he did, right? Should probably start on the other end. Or I can, well, yeah, starting on the other end would probably be the better idea. So we're gonna get these little niblets that he's been missing, and then we'll start on the other end. Pick up all of those and just start delivering them. Shredding's fair. But, I mean, so far, this worked out pretty well. Let me see how he's still doing on the other end, and I'll be able to attest to that a little bit more. I also feel like he's going to have trouble picking this piece up, so I'm just going to go ahead and just grab that. Okay. Also, I'm going to go ahead and grab this too, just because I'm already here and already picking it up. All right. Onward to the other end. Oh, I forgot to turn the map off. Oh, we're about to find him in just a second. Should be up here. Is he stuck? No, he's going. He's still going. Oh yeah, look at that. It's working out. So he is still leaving like small little chunks. So maybe we need to turn on overlap. Maybe that's something we should have turned on a little bit. That would have given us a little bit more work to do. But I think with maybe, I don't know, 2%, maybe that wouldn't have happened. I don't know, but for the most part, did really well. Did very well. Just small little sections here and there that we can, especially since they're already in straight lines too, so it makes it a little bit easier to pick up for us. Okay, of course I didn't get stuck going over it. I get stuck coming back. There we go. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. 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 I'm not sure what that's from, but at least it's not Nyan Cat, the Pop-Tart thing. They had video games of that thing. Doop. Doop. Okay. Spin back, around, turn around. And honestly, I could have him cut grass like this. I mean, if I'm being honest. Because it's really a decent pattern. Well, nah. Like, I think I'm gonna stick with what you said. What we did the last time worked out really well. I wish I would have saved it, actually. Because now I gotta remember the exact settings I had. That is what I don't remember. Or I guess I could... I guess I don't have to remember. I could go back and just look at my video and then write it down. And then I could probably figure out, hey, maybe make the corner radius a little bit bigger. Or something, you know? But yeah, we definitely need to round this section, because it's like whenever we get close to the bridge, it spazzes out. I'm not sure why I'm liking that noise so much. Doing good. Pick up the grass. I guess I can go pick up this little piece. And apparently we missed that little section there, which on the map it didn't show, but it's fine. Chalk it up to the game, man. Chalk it up to the game. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be able to turn it tight enough to hit this. Nope. That's fine. Just go here. Back it up. Go here. And line her up. Or actually, in hindsight, to save time, I could pick up every other row. That would save time instead of me having to back up 1,000 times. I could, but I could also just swing out where I have space, right now, so we swing out. Now we're gonna have to do half and half on this one, so I guess we'll go left, get the leftmost portion. Oh wait, no, we're actually getting it all in one. So maybe we didn't need to do that. So the wren rows are perfect size. As long as I can stay in the middle of it, seems to be fine. Okay, and we can go ahead, give him a little trip. We need you to go. Now the question is, oh wait, yeah, okay, no, I just realized. We need to get him to go like, ooh, idea. We need him to go like this direction. We could drive the rest of the way. I don't know how he's gonna get there, but we shall see. Oh no, I was on big Beefus. Okay, we'll go down there and keep picking up this stuff. Hopefully they don't get stuck. And maybe, oh, this reminds me of auto drive, but maybe if they don't get stuck a lot. Well, we're really only getting stuck whenever we do timber, which we're definitely going to need to get it for that. That's for sure. Good. Picking up the entire swath in one. Fantastic. Now I know there's a section down here that we missed. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Go ahead and pick that up. Go here. Spin around. Also, the TGS doesn't have nearly as tight a turning radius as with the tractor. Yeah, this is working lovely. Now, if only there was a way to make him, I don't know, a swathing version of Courseplay where swaths one way and then goes back and swaths again, and then I don't know. This is working. This is working well. So let's not mess with a good thing, shall we? Okay, hello. Thank you, pedestrian, for deciding to stop and not ram into my amazing tractor here. Grab that, go forward. Grab that. Grab. 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 You know, I'm gonna be honest, we're not even like a third of the way through the field. This stuff just takes a hot second to deal with. Nope, he's blocked. Of course he is. Is he permanently blocked though? What are you blocked by? Oh my god. You're just trying to get up a hill you didn't have to try to get up? Yeah, just go this direction. I mean, he got us here, so that's good. He got that close. That's just good. Very good. So we'll go here. Swing through here. Go like this. Okay. Keep picking up this stuff. Ding, 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 ding. Now, hopefully we get more silage out of this. See, the only thing that bothers me is that there's so many like rows where the stuff is just small. So like it almost makes me want to go back and just hit the remaining windrows myself just to scoop them a bit quicker. Because I know the up downs where he's stopping, turning, stopping, turning, stopping, turning. I know that's going to take him some time. Apparently we didn't cut that section either. Oh, on the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. I mean, we're about a fourth of the field, if that, maybe a fifth. Maybe a fifth of the field done. It's gonna take us a second. It's gonna take us a hot second, but course play is making our lives a lot better. Shout out course play. Now, drive this back over here. Our sheep should be good. We'll drop this off. We'll switch trailers. We'll head back. And we should be able to knock all this out rather quickly. That is a pretty sizable field, so we do know it's gonna take longer. It's just a fact. Come on, get up the hill. There you go. Big Beefus up the hill. Speaking of which, I haven't seen his thing. I haven't seen the call. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. You can see it now. Big Beef. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, this is an interesting camera view. Almost like a small follow camera. Interesting. I don't hate it. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I like it. Okay, so this guy just finished his job. Get him out of the way. And switch. Oh, no, that was the right vehicle. Nope, this one. So what I want to do is go here. Zoom out first. Go there. Go here. And back her up. Okay. Let that do its thing. I don't know. It almost feels like we would possibly go faster with a bigger windrower, but I also know that's not 100% true either. Well, maybe with AI, possibly, but I don't know. Ooh, whoops. But I also know AI would have a pain trying to back up with those bigger windrowers, which means it wouldn't back up, it would just go forward and spin around. So I don't know. But that also kind of means less passes in a way. Possibly. Interesting. Because with 14... Okay, so, okay. Because that is a good point. With a bigger windrower... Am I thinking... I don't think I'm thinking of this right. But with a bigger windrower... You have 14 instead of 9.2... The 14 means we would make less passes on the field overall, just because of the extra width. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. And well, I don't know if it's worth it. But, okay, let's say it's a 140 meter wide field. 140 divided by 14 would mean 10. Whereas if we use 9, it would take more. But, eyes than a hot dog. Hot dog! It reminded me of that baseball guy. The salesman who was selling hot dogs. He was good at selling, I will say that. Hot dogs! Pick that up, pick these up, pick these up, pick these up, pick that up, pick this up, pick that up, pick this up, pick that up. Dee 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 dee. Might make a glizzy for a snack. See, now that whole sentence is out of pocket, sir. Like making a hot dog for a snack? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Calling it a glizzy for a snack? Nah, that's the weird part. Yeah, I know what glizzies are. I'm just saying, glizzies also mean something else. Can we just squeeze past it? Yeah, just like that. It does not want to turn sharp to save its life. No, you're a glizzy goblin. You're the one talking about you want it for a snack, sir. I'm trying to save you from the embarrassment that is being a glizzy gobbler. Let's see. Grab that. Turn around. Like, again, a large part of me wants to skip these smaller ones. And I'm probably am gonna skip the smaller ones and then just come back and then windrow those later. Just only focus on the, 'cause like this row right here, pretty sizable. Did a good job. I guess it's gonna be the same either way, because like just like on this one, I'm still having to make a turnaround, so it's not like it's that much better, I guess. I was talking about a hot dog. You're the one thinking about something else. You need to tell stream anything. Hey, you're the one said you wanted it as a snack. No one snacks on a hot dog. People just eat hot dogs. You're the one snacking on them, which means you're snacking on a glizzy, sir. You do you. You do you. On the road again. This field really is sizable. Oh, turn. Turn. Swerve. Come on. Now the question is, are we gonna get stuck on the hill like the AI did? Which I don't think I will, because unlike the AI, I can just go straight this way. Actually, I don't understand how the AI... Oh, the AI has a speed limit. Well, it doesn't have a speed limit, but it will only go a certain speed when it's traversing the map, which makes sense. But we are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. I swear that trailer is moving, but I might be wrong. Okay, that one's done. Hop out, go to this one, move this one out of the way. Why is our man TGS spazzing? It's just itching to drop off some grass. Okay, go here. Blizzard just sounds weird. It sounds like a gay blizzard. I don't know. A green blizzard. That could work. Blizzard. On the road again. Yeah, I can't wait again. On the road again. I'm seriously tempted to just windrow everything myself. Actually, as a matter of fact, how much more does he have left? Yeah, sorry guy, you're fired. I'll do the rest of this. Thank you. Thank you. You're not doing a bad job. You're not doing a bad job at all. I just feel like I could do faster job, so. Actually, as a matter of fact, you could scoop 3 rows. Like you could have a middle row and then take the row to the left and to the right of it and scoop it into one. Just thought about that. Don't know how I would code that, but you could. Like this one, you gotta scoop this one over. It's a bit too far away, so maybe not. I'm gonna put this little section with the big one, but the rest I might do something slightly different. Oh, we lifted it up when we weren't supposed to. That didn't really help, but that's fine. Let's see, maybe if we go this way. Nah, that's still gonna be too far away, but it's closer, I guess. That's pretty close. And all we gotta do is just move that over. And actually that makes these rows big enough to where we have to do 2 passes on them, but it's just these rows alone. So that's actually pretty good for us. Now, the question is, do we want to skip that row? Yeah. We'll see if we can move this one this way. Let's see, what did I miss? You said, or Peter Pan. Peter Pan just sounds like a movie, or an act, well, character. Actually, this is going into that size pretty well. So yeah, so just merge 3 of them together, and we save a lot of time. Oh, we missed some. Dagnabbit. We'll get that one later. We might be able to scoop this one into it as well. Hold up. Can we make it fall? Yes, we can. We're definitely gonna have to make 2 passes on each row, though. That's gonna be the real issue. I could probably get closer. That would make life a little bit easier for me. It'd be nice if this thing was just a little bit wider. If we could make this maybe like 11 meters. But it's fine. It's working. And that's what matters. Okay. On this next one, we're gonna scoop all of this. There's rocks there. Of course there are. I'm gonna try to scoop these tiny ones to the left. Still hit the rocks though. Okay. And it's working well enough. Doop. Boop. There's the next little bit. Nothing. Here we go. Doop. 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 Takes extreme concentration. Doot, doot. Turn around. Oop. We need to move all of this to the right, just like so. And heck, I could go down each one of these and then fix it to where it's a bit neater if I really wanted to. But this is getting the job done pretty well, actually. It's only because I can see what the game cannot. Well, the game can see it. I just don't know how to. Like, each line is slightly different because of how we cut it. So that's kind of, you know, hard to set up a, what would you say, a procedural thing to do it. Okay, move that section over. Okay, good. And then just back up. And then drop this down. Doop, doop, doop. Okay. Go up this row. And just put it all right back. Now this row might be a bit questionable, but it might work. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Honestly, we could have did this ourselves. But it's fine. Problem with us doing it this way is, well, frankly, it takes longer because we don't have a way for them to just pick up bales. Like, if there was an AI just for grass collecting or something, or forage pickup or something, that would be what we need, but it's fine. Swoop. Swoop. Or if they had something similar to the stone picker, but for grass, like, that would be interesting. Like, if there was a real life thing. I've seen mods in like FS22 for it, but if there was like a real life windrower to baler setup, or even to forage wagon, whatever, or just a bigger, you know, windrower, that would be what we would need, but don't think it is. So this is what we got. This is what we're working with, and it's working, so that's what matters. Oop, oop. Just gotta make sure I pick up everything. Okay, and just because we have the balers and stuff going, I'm gonna go ahead. And we're actually a decent chunk of the way through. I just effed up just then, but that's fine. Yeah, he's done. Okay, so let's go ahead, send these guys. Deliver what? You have nothing to deliver, my guy. Just go to the field. Yep, just go right here. Start job. Curious to see how he's gonna try to get there. I'll go ahead and drive. Of course, he's blocked by an object. Which object are you blocked by, my guy? Oh, you're gonna go through the field. Oh, he's doing it though, so no issue, I guess. And then we'll do the same for this guy. Make sure he's in his lane. Dude, just go. Just go. You're not blocked. Just go. AI, bro. Just go. You're not even blocked. Just go. Okay. One final push. There you go. There you go. You're past him. You're past him. Go. Dude, you're so far past him, it's not even funny. Just go. Dude, your car is literally past him. What are you doing? Oh, now you want to go. Okay. We'll just take you to the same field. And I'll get back to windrowing. Of course he's blocked. Everybody's blocked. Maybe I should go big map. At least with big map I can see. Okay, pick this up, go here. I can clear this out. Okay, both of them are on their way, so we should be good. Should be. Good. 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 Eh. Eh. Better. Okay-ish. Okay-ish. Better. Good. 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 Okay. Around. Okay. They've completed their task. Okay. The worst part is I don't know how many bales we're going to get out of this, but I feel like it's going to be an astronomical amount. Because we already thought the bales we were getting with our first big field was going to be a lot. This is just going to be absurd. And just like I said, I'm going to go down the left side, then come back and do the right side. Just because, I mean, even though I think we can pick up all of this in one, don't want to risk it, so. See, if we just had like a windrow pickup or something, that would be great. Let's see, grab that. We got 83% of this trailer in that one go. So in one, okay, that's insane. So in one swath, we're gonna, dude, in one swath, we're gonna have more than a trailer's worth. Which is insane. Oh my gosh, that means the amount of bales we're about to have. I'm actually looking forward to this. This is gonna be great. Problem is the amount of time it takes us to do this one field is insane. Well, it's not as insane. I don't think it's insane. It's just over the amount of time that we are used to dealing with. Which means I would have to stop in the middle of this, and that would happen every time we go to harvest. Well, actually, it happened the last time we went to harvest this field with wheat. The only benefit now is that we don't actually have to, you know, pick up, put down, blah, 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 that whole thing. But 93%, one swath, 93%. That's great. That's really, really good. We'll go ahead and get this. We'll go ahead and just start coming straight through here just a little bit. Just pick up as much as possible. Good. Alright, sir. This time we need you to get all the way back to here somehow. I don't really know how. Don't really care how. Just get there. Okay. He's doing that. Come on, hauler, get out of his way. Which, the good part is, hauler actually ends up being multi-purpose. So far, I think the only thing we have that isn't multi-purpose would be the trailer. Like the actual trailer. But everything else, for the most part, is multi-purpose. which is really good. That makes me happy. Do I have anything else I can think of? I mean, I guess technically you could say the pallet forks, but duh. Well, no, we were using those for bales, so nope, even those counted as multi-purpose at one point or another. But the trailer so far, I guess the trailer is just as multi-purpose as the flatbed trailer was. I mean, as far as carrying different pallets. And if we need to, technically we could use it to carry bales, but let's see, get most of this. Look at that, 86. Like, that's a massive amount in one pass. Like, so pretty much in one pass, we're getting a trailer's full, which is great, I think. I think that's phenomenal. And then we just gotta grab this section here. Then on our way back, we'll probably end up around 90-some%, just like we did on the last one. Even though this swath was a bit bigger than the first one. I think the last one we ended up at 93 and then had to take a piece. Now we're at 94. 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. So more than... That's insane. That's actually great news. So now I already know the AI is going to get stuck and it's going to piss me off. We'll put you here. Oh, I don't think I started the job, did I? I did not. Let's see. Let's just have you going this way. Start job. Okay. While they're driving, I'll get back to moving this stuff over, at least for a little bit. Just move the stuff on over, make the swaths bigger and bigger. Because that's the way we gonna make our money. Or hopefully our money. Because silage is all we get. It's not all we got, but it's what we can do in the meantime with this field. Because that was the... Because, I mean, outside of that, we might as well just leave this field alone. It would be great for grass. And heck, if this field... Because this field will probably get us so much more grass than our other fields combined. If that is the case, then we might as well... Which is going to sound stupid. We might as well stop doing grass on those fields. If that makes any sense. You know? We can stop doing grass on those fields. And then, oh, geez, is our barn almost full? Like, is our... I think this thing only holds, what, 500 bales? What are we at? Oh, it holds 800. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. How many bales of grass do we have so far? It says 205, but it hasn't ciphered out what is and isn't silage yet. So that kind of doesn't count. That kind of doesn't count. Is it? Because it should be, the wrapper should be on, I think. Turn bale wrapper on. Oh, so the bale wrapper hasn't been on. So we've just been making regular grass. Dagnabbit. That's fine. The rest of it won't turn into silage, at least until we get rid of the bale wrap. That's fine though. Here's the crazy part. That means we've had 50-something bales of grass. Like, when you really think about it. Because we're at like 154, now we're at 205, which means we had about 51 bales of grass, and we still have a crap ton of grass left to go. So if that's the case, we might as well not worry about our small fields as far as grass goes, and we can just use the big field and the big field only for grass, in which case what would we turn these smaller ones into? You know, that becomes the issue. Let's see, he's on his way. Let him do his thing. But that does give me some ideas. Don't know entirely what those ideas would be, but it does give me some ideas. Because again, if we are making this many bales, and again, I say that and I just realized something. I think on on average, about 33 of our bales come from our normal field, which means so far we've made, let's see, we had about 51, 33. We've made about 18 bales from just this field. So 18 plus whatever else we make that needs to be, you know, wrapped or whatever. From just this field. I was just thinking, I mean, 50 something, we're doing great. Turns out, not necessarily. And then the good part is we can stop harvesting. Like, if we don't make enough money from silage, we can just stop dealing with grass for a while. So that is something else that is, you know, on the books. If we don't make as much, with all the silage we're about to try to sell and how many trips we're gonna have to make, if we don't make like a decent amount of money from it, we can just stop doing it. Like, I would like to make 100,000. Realistically, I don't think that's gonna happen. And if it doesn't, that's fine. You know, it is what it is. It's annoying, but it is a thing. Okay, keep letting this one go for a second. Oh, that one's way out there. Oh, nope, still got it. Still got it. And the thing is, we're almost done, actually. Because, like, it looks like a lot when you look from left to right, but then I realize it's really not that bad. And honestly, I wish I had windrowed this myself, only because we wouldn't have to keep doing these back and forths, I don't think. And so next time I'll know, and I'll just do it by myself. Swathing seems to do better for me until I at least understand the controls. For me, merging is better if I do it. At least until I understand the controls. At least that way I don't have to worry about rounding the edges and things of that nature and blah 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 blah. I mean, I can, which I'll probably do this weekend. If Bloodied helps me with that, because we still gotta, he still has to, well, we're supposed to be doing the traffic thing. I forgot the name of it, but that mod, which is supposed to help, which we really need it for deliveries, like, when it comes to delivering, what is it, lumber. For some reason it has trouble, the AI has trouble driving around that trailer does not work well, okay, with lumber, even though it's a stock base game trailer, but just with auto load, AI does not drive super well with it around obstacles on this map. And so we might try to do the auto drive mod thing, and hopefully it'll fix it or do better or whatnot. Okay, I'm going to stop this here for a second. Let's see how this dude, perfect. His is good. We can go ahead and drive him out of the way. As a matter of fact, we can go ahead and get him headed to the field. Go to, let's just say go to here. Start your job. Let's grab the big guy. Yeah, we're not going to be able to finish everything today, which stinks. I mean, maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. But with the amount of grass we're getting, I'm definitely not going to be harvesting grass for a while. But it also just comes to a situation where, I mean, it's just doing too good of a job. And I'm tempted to go back and change, like I said earlier, change these fields to wheat or something, just because for a multitude of reasons. Reason number one, the silo and everything is already over here, you know, so we don't have to travel too far, which means we don't have to bring the Massey Fergusons too far. We don't have to bring the MacDon too far, so just the setup alone is good, you know. Also, we won't have to use course play, because the problem is course play works, but the constant setup, I have yet to find a situation where I'm just loving course play so far, or loving it to the point to where it's like, yes, I should be using this over stock. Not yet, and it's mostly because I'm not an expert with course play yet. I'll get there maybe, but I haven't found anything. Now I will say one major benefit: AI. Like, I'm using AI to do stuff, which means I can still be working this, which is the reason why I like grass more than working with wheat, is simply because I can actually have a part in the process where if I set this field up with wheat and we have course play do everything, it's great because course play does everything, but then it's like, well, what the frick was the point of me playing the game? You know, I'm not really playing the game, I'm letting AI do everything for me, and that's the thing I don't like. I want to play the game. I don't just want to sit back. Now, that wheat field, you know, situation would work well if, let's say, I wanted to farm lumber, you know, while AI's doing it and everything. Like, that's great. Okay. Scoop as much of this stuff into a pile. How many more do we got? About 2. Looks like we got about 2 more, what would you say? Mergers left? Merge rows? Whatever you want to call them. And then we just got to pick them up and deliver them, which that part's kind of easy. Especially now that these rows are getting bigger and bigger, since I'm getting better at merging them. Which is good. So yeah, we got about 2 left. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see, he's not empty yet, so we'll go ahead and grab this, turn this on, drop this down, and we'll just snag the end here, go around, turn around. Also, Happy Losers mod would work really good at simply just telling us that, hey, the truck that we had over there near the baler, it's done unloading, time to go ahead and call it back. That's one thing that his mod would, you know, do great with. It doesn't look the prettiest, but you know, that would be good. But yeah, because I think right now it should be empty, I think. No, it's still not. Okay, well, since it's not, go ahead and get this going. Now I just need to go up the left side, pick up as much of that as I can. As long as we're doing that, when we come back on the right side, shouldn't be much left to get. Getting. Also, I realized we had the windrows set to follow the curve of the field. That could have also caused the rows not to look perfect when we merge them. That is a possibility. Maybe not a strong one, but one nonetheless. 91%. See, like, we're getting more and more off of just one pass. 91% is fantastic. Which means we might be able to get all of this in one pass, and we should. This will be the first row. No, second row where we've gotten everything we've needed in one pass, and he can go ahead and head on back. So we'll have you go on here, head on back. We'll go ahead and get him. And the good part is, okay, one good part, one bad part. good part is we can speed up the amount of work we're getting done simply by allowing them to drive back and forth. That part, that's money out of our pocket, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Oh, beep. Go ahead and start that. Let him do his thing. Well, I can get this started. And just keep doing what I was doing. Almost done. Okay, go here, swing this, and then just bring it on back. Just like so. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. And yep, we got probably about one more row after this. One more than like a sprig. Which is fantastic. And again, this is why I think I would do better doing this on my own. Just because that's one thing I know the AI doesn't do. It doesn't swap its implements on everything. Like, I'm okay with it doing up downs consistently if it would switch the sides of the row consistently. And I'm not sure if that's a thing I can do, but if I figure out how, that would be great. But until then, I'm just lost on what I can and can't do. Okay, once we finish this little section, I'm gonna go check on Big Beefus because I think he should have been there by now, and the fact that he isn't is kind of worrying. Spin around, set this guy up. Big Beef. Okay, let me, yeah, since you're kind of figured that was the case, start job. Okay, well, that's good for this because now I can keep on enrolling. Fantastic. Yep, we're pretty much done. Fan-stinking-tastic. But seriously though, if this could just be a little bit, like if we could get 12 meters, that might be a bit excessive, but if we could get 12 meter width out of this, fantastic. Now, I don't know how you would code that. If we could, or maybe I should just look up a mod for it. But there's probably a bigger windrower. I wouldn't doubt it, right? He's still driving. I can go ahead, turn that off manually, and just drive it on over here. Also, I know I need to put fuel in the ad code eventually. I guess I should stop and check. So let me go in here and just check. How's our fuel? Damage diesel. Oh, plenty. Plenty of fuel. Wait, let me go ahead. Where's, yeah, this guy. Go ahead and pick up some more. And then we'll just be on our way headed back. Also, another part, if I set up course play correctly, I won't need these wagons anymore. Like these forage wagons would be only for grass, which kind of stinks. It is what it is. But also, silver lining, if I switch my closer fields to wheat only, and I do that like I was thinking, if I switch those to wheat only, the benefit there is that I, ooh, come on. benefit there is that I, again, will be closer to the grain mill, closer to the bakery. Like everything is closer, so I don't have to worry too much about constantly stopping on the fields, picking this up and this, that, and the third. So yeah. One good part about someone who plays on hard settings with crop destruction turned on, using the MacDon to go ahead and knock everything to the ground means that the crops cannot be destroyed. So that is one really, really good part. But yeah, now problem. The stone picker being way over here now would be kind of pointless, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just that this field is, it just takes too long to work for the duration of the stream that I like to do. Okay, I like to try to keep everything 2 hours. We're already over that by about 7 minutes, and we're probably going to be over by about 30 minutes in total. And it's not that that's a huge issue, it's just that is what I like to try to do. And I don't know, it's hard to stay consistent in that manner. Let's see, how's he doing? He's still working. Okay, so she drop this. Okay. Go ahead and just sweep everything over. And because these are so close to each other, I might go ahead and just sweep all of these last ones into one big one. Just because it'd be a little bit easier for me. Yeah, I kind of figured I was going to miss that section. Let me back up. Okay. Now if I hit this just right, should be able to, yep. Okay, because I think this is all we really got. So, cut it too short. And I think he's on his way. He should be done. Perfect. Go ahead and drive him on out. And the good part is we should be finishing up using all of the bale wrap that we have, because that was kind of the point. Which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I'm just not a big fan of dealing with wheat. It just is what it is. I'm just not. All the extra work for the payout is not. And then turns out whenever you look on Farmer Cop's thing, wheat, or actually just regular crops, aren't the highest as far as profitability or just making the most money in general. Not like everything needs to be min-maxed all the time, but I like grass because even if silage is not at the top for whatever reason, which it is as far as me working with sheeps and having my textile mill, which I'm gonna buy a second one. That is a plan for down the road. With that, you know, being the way that it is, yeah. Even if grass isn't the most profitable, I think 9 times out of 10 it is probably like top 5. And the thing that makes it the best for me is its ease of use and its ease of getting started. Like the amount of material and things you need to get started in dealing with silage, not a lot. So everything's cheap. It's very cheap entry, so low investment costs. Now, is it as much fun as forestry? I'm gonna be honest, no. I'm enjoying forestry a lot, especially with the autoloader. Now, the good part is, even without the autoloader, I have done some of like the logging missions where I have to pick up logs and stuff. I think it would still be fine. I think I would still somewhat enjoy it. It would take me longer to do, So that sort of might, you know, sway my opinion. But I do enjoy doing forestry. It's nice. It's fun. But we're going to finish this and head on back. Let's see. E just finished. Which means, let's see, where is he? Oh, he just got here. Okay. So we'll go ahead and bring him over there to the big baler so he can start baling. Come on. And once he starts baling, how many do we feed our sheep? We have 8 barns. We should be fine. We should be fine. Also am looking forward to testing that sheep mod that allows up to 200 and something sheep in a barn, because if that is the case, that makes our sheep empire that much better, especially if it allows a higher food capacity as well. But that's neither here nor there. That's just me again talking about the future. The future. I would hope it would do a bigger food capacity now that I think about it, because 200 sheep versus 70, that's almost an extra, what, 200%? Extra 200% of sheep, which means they're going to eat about 9,000 liters of food. Well, no, 3,500 times 3. 3,500 times 2 is 7,000, so that's 10,500, which is pretty much all the food that they're going to have, considering by default I think they have 11,500, which means I would have 1,000 liters left after 1 month. Okay, so I'm hoping we can put more bales of food in there, and if we can, we might consolidate. That is probably the best idea I think I can have, is put down one of those big ones, like those big sheep barns. I don't know why I pressed that button. And once I put them down, I can go ahead and consolidate everybody. Because right now I have 8 different barns, which means more places to feed, like more mouths to feed, well, not more mouths to feed, but more locations to go to, more stuff to pick up. You know? Wait, did we check on him? He's good. Okay. But if I consolidate everybody and they make wool appropriately, because that is another thing for us, with those amount of sheep pretty much having 3 times as much, I need to make 3 times as much wool per pen. You know, if I'm gonna have almost 3 times as many sheep in a pen, I need to make 3 times as much wool per pen per month, which is something I'm gonna test on a test server, because if it does, then consolidating is perfect. It will be perfect. It will save us space, time, just effort. Heck, picking up the pallets and stuff to deliver all in one place. Great, you know. So that's good. How many more do we have to pick up? Oof, decent amount of bales to pick up. I mean, not bales, windrows to pick up, which probably means we're definitely gonna need another 15 minutes. But the good part is we're pretty much done windrowing. Bad part is, for the future's sake, I kind of have to do the windrowing part myself, which sucks as far as saving time, because I could you know, do this part quicker and at least more like what I would like than AI does. Same thing for the other fields. I learned that swathing and merging, I do better, or I like it better when I do it than when the AI does it. And I haven't found a way to get AI to the point to where it does it the way that I like it. Like for this, like, it's not the straightest row in the world, but it has a considerable amount more in each swath or row than what the game did by default. Yes, I did just miss some twice, actually, as a matter of fact. But the AI, if it did, it wouldn't go back and pick it up. Okay, so he's done. We are officially done windrowing. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 left, which means about 6 trips. So that's good. And old boy just showed up. So we're gonna fill this up with gas, park him, and that'll be done with the Vultra. Then we're gonna go back and get the other guys. Let me go ahead and save while we're here, just in case something happens. But yeah, course play overall, if I feel like it works best for bigger fields like that, I just need more practice trying to get it dialed into settings that I want, you know, perfectly all the time. We're just not there. But then, you know, again, even if we did, I don't know. I just don't like wheat. I don't think wheat is extremely profitable, and I don't think the work is extremely worth it in the grand scheme of things. Oh wait, we're supposed to be putting gas in this thing. Dagnabbit. Diesel, fuel, whatever. Does diesel have gasoline in it? I don't think it does. I know gasoline is like some parts, whatever. Let's see, switch, okay. Net rolls are empty. Okay, so we need to put more net in there. The fact that net always runs out more than wrap is kind of great. I'm going to be honest, I am going to, what is it, strength it. Oh, nope, go to, I need you to just go to here. Cool, thank you. Okay, I need you. And the good part is this should get to like a cyclical thing now. But we do need to put more wrap into it. Just gonna take us a second, but we're almost finished. Go here. Okay. Bag this up. Go here, hop out, and then we'll just turn on super strength just to carry it over there, just because it's gonna be a little bit easier if we do it that way. So go here. Deet. One. Heck, I could actually just leave this in that, and now that I think about it, I could just leave this on the ground beside it, you know? Like, there's not really any point in putting it back in there. I can just leave it on the ground right here beside it. And at least this way, whenever I do need bales, I mean not bales, but net, 790 something have been made from this thing. I can just refill and we're good. We're almost out of wrap, which is good slash bad. The good thing is we're almost out of wrap, which is what I was trying to get rid of anyway. The bad news, we kind of need it at least to finish out the remaining silage we might have. Once we're done with the silage, then I kind of don't care. But only because silage does not help us a lot on this game, or on this map rather, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. But with this amount of stuff, we should have a crap ton coming in. Get this, pick up that, pick up this, pick up that, and this, come on, almost there. Dagnabbit. Okay, we only have a few, we have 4 rows back, 4 rows left, which really is good news for us. And now I'm getting sloppy because I'm just over it. It's like I see the finish line and I'm just calling it a win, but I need to just finish this. And the good thing is, since this swath is kind of smaller, we might be able to get this entire row and then head back, which is good, which means we'll have 3 left at that point. Come on, how much more? Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I don't think that's likely. because we're already at 92%. So we're already at 92%, and we still got to get the second half, which is not really fully a half, but you know what I mean. Okay. And oh, that jumped us up to 94, which means that was 1% right there. Ooh. Okay, back this straight up. Okay, and then just go straight. Okay, come on. Grab, grab, grab. Grab, grab, grab. Grab, grab, grab. Okay, send him back to this area. Good. Start. He should be done. Perfect. And we're definitely gonna have to repair everything. And also, depending on how much, I don't know, I just want to get this. I want to see the other sheep barn. The problem is getting it set up and processed and like fully running. It's gonna take us a second. But again, if it's one of those things where I can just consolidate everybody, it's gonna be good, you know. I just gotta do it. Now, since we're beating the AI on his transition back, we should be able to start picking up some stuff while he's going to get set. Which is good. I'm gonna cut across in front of this car. Let's see, our stuff should be more down here. There it is. Okay. Pick up the second part of this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We should be at the end of this row. Yes, we are. Wow. Can't believe we actually picked all that up. Okay. Next one, so we got, what, 3 left? And this one we should be able to take a massive chunk out of. Grab that. Grab that. Good. Good. And I think, seriously, before the AI gets there, we're going to be headed back in this. So that means we should be able to start speeding up the process a little bit. Good. Good. Come on. Good. Go, spin around, turn around. I can already tell on the next section we're going to have to worry about those trees, which are going to slow us down on the turnaround. But overall, everything else should be good. And the second half is filling up the trailer pretty quickly, which is good, I think. And actually, now that I think about it, if we do turn this field back to wheat, we can put an auger trailer. Oh, did he? Yeah, he's going there. So this dude, what you doing, my guy? Appreciate all your hard work to try to get up there, but you don't need to go up there. Okay. Then we'll get him started. Almost there, almost finished. Okay. We've actually been doing so much of the money just like set aside alone just to get the AI going. Where the heck are you going, my guy? We're gonna cheat. I don't know where you're going. We're just gonna go across the field. And this is the thing. It's like you pay AI to do this stuff and it doesn't choose the most cost efficient route. Like, we don't have any crops on the field. AI doesn't destroy the crops. So it's like, why not just drive across? Like, just make a straight up beeline for it. Especially, I'm wondering, can AI sense the rocks in the road? Or the rocks like in between the fields? Because my thought process would be to do just what I just did. There's no rocks in the road. As long as you don't see a rock in the road or a sign or a lamp post, do it. Especially since you don't destroy crops, and we can't destroy other fields' crops, which I think is a mod I think someone made, which is a very devious mod. I guess you could put crop circles in someone else's thing, which actually be a cool thing. I know in FS20, no, was it FS22? Is it FS22 or Riverbend for FS25? One of those two. Somewhere on the map it had crop circles, which I thought was really kind of neat. I want to say it was 25. I want to say it was Riverbend that did it. Okay, go over here. Go ahead, swing this one, get it ready. Which is something like that. Oh, that's terrible. Yep, I knew it was. That was my own daggum fault. Dagnabbit. Good, just get it close to it for now. I really wish the bunker could hold more. That would help us out a lot. Okay, just get it close, something like that. No, wait, didn't mean to do that. But it should be empty now. No, it's not. Dude, just come on. Okay, 6,000 left. Come on. Oh, it stopped moving, which means we're probably out of net, if I had to guess. Oh no, it's still wrapping. How much wrap we have? It doesn't say. It doesn't say how much wrap we have. Wait, are these doing small bales? Oh my gosh, there's no way I did. I just gave myself more work than I had to. So now we have 77. That's great. That's great. So we're gonna end up with about 78 small bales of grass. Which just means more and more trips. Dagnabbit, man. Okay, well, whatever. And that setting has been like that for a while too, and I just wasn't paying attention. It'd be nice again if you could disable certain widths that you know you're not gonna use. For example, 125 I think is the dumbest thing known to man. But whatever. Set that up. Alright. It's 2:30 and we're still not finished. Alright, I think I'm just gonna call it there, especially after that massive F up. I'm just gonna have to call it there because we've gone way over time. So with that, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. If you want to follow me on other social media such as TikTok or Twitter, please feel free to do so. The links are down in the description below. If you want to join the Discord, the links are also down in the description below. Shout out to JRL for returning for the video. Thank you, Bloweed, for showing up and also being an awesome mod and just hanging out. But with that, I will say peace and good night.